Health Secretary Francisco Duque III is under fire after Senator lambasted the agency's purportedly slow response to the threat of nCoV spreading across the country, particularly in tracing the fellow passengers of the country's 2 nCoV patients.
But the health chief passes the buck on to Airlines and accuses them that they failed to cooperate with the agency. Mel Los Baños has the report.
It was in January 21 when the 2 Chinese tourists who tested positive for the 2019 nCoV VARD arrived in the country. But in Tuesday's Senate hearing, it was revealed that the health department has not yet conducted contact tracing on all of the 2 patients' co-passengers.
Yung hotels and restaurants, understandable, mahirap yan. But yung eroplano, una-una, may ano yan, di ba? Meron namang listahan ng SEPAC, saka may flight manifest. Di ba dapat ngayon pa lang, for me, dapat Secretary, 100% na alam na ng mga pasahero na yon na they've been exposed to the virus.
But Health Secretary Francisco Duque clarified 17 epidemiologists and 40 surveillance officers have already reached out to at least 50 of 331 passengers. He pointed the blame on airlines withholding information.
I'm told that these airlines are invoking the Data Privacy Act. I don't know how. This is rather strange in a time of urgent, situation.
But the Civil Aeronautics Board and Philippine Airlines were quick to defend themselves, saying they're only following orders.
We already submitted the names of the passengers. As of the moment, we were able to contact a total of 74 as advised out of the 132.
Cebu Pacific also said that the airline has been coordinating with the DOH, the Quarantine Bureau, and other concerned agencies. Communications Director Charo Logarta Lagamon said that aside from contacting passengers aboard the flights taken by nCoV positive patients, the carrier even opened a hotline to enable these passengers to contact the airline. Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugadi pointed out miscommunication. For him, the DOH should be coordinating with the CAB and the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines. But Duque said they're too caught up with the virus, but this did not sit well with some senators.
It is also a failure of leadership on the part of the health department.
The DOH should be in charge on top of the situation, not the CAAP, not the BI. Not the DOTR, but the DOH.
The health secretary vowed that they will boost their contact tracing efforts in the next 48 hours, as well as probe on the possible reason for the supposed slow response.
But molecular biology expert Edsel Salvana says the harsh criticism against the health department may be misplaced. He explained that within 48 hours after the first patient tested positive for nCoV, the health department had already conducted contact tracing, covering all those who were 4 seats away or less from where the patient sat in the plane. Salvana said this is the appropriate protocol for droplet transmissions. He added that it was only later that the coverage of the tracing was expanded to include every passenger on that flight as an additional precaution. The infectious disease specialist then urged the public to just support the health department's efforts and to stop acting as if they know better than the experts.